Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're looking at just one source, actually. It's an article about Elon Musk's reaction to a specific Trump administration law.
That's right. And our job here is pretty straightforward. We're going to pull out the key points, what the article says about Musk's view, and any kind of surprising bits the source throws in, we'll lay it all out for you.
Okay, let's get into it then. The article starts right off with a pretty strong reaction, reportedly from Musk, about a big tax and spending cut bill. This was one backed by President Trump.
Yeah, and what really pops out from the source is the actual language. It quotes Musk, the Tesla, SpaceX CEO, describing this bill, which, Trump apparently called one big, beautiful bill.
Right.
Musk reportedly called it a disgusting abomination. I mean, that's pretty blunt language, as the article reports it.
Disgusting abomination.
Whoa.
Wow, okay, and does the source say why? Is there a reported reason for, well, that kind of strong language?
Yes, it does. According to this specific article, the reason Musk reportedly gave was his view that the bill would actually make the federal deficit bigger.
Huh. So the report is that he thought this bill, even with spending cuts in it, would end up increasing the deficit, and that's why he reportedly slammed it so hard.
That's what the article claims was his reasoning, yes.
Okay, because here's where the source adds, well, an interesting wrinkle, maybe.
It definitely does. So right after reporting this really harsh criticism, the article mentions something else. That Musk had, apparently until pretty recently, been leading DOGE.
DOGE.
Yeah, DOGE. And the article specifically describes that as a Trump administration effort. Its goal, cutting government spending.
Okay, wait, so the same article reports him leading this government spending reduction thing,
Right.
DOGE,
Right.
and then reports him calling a bill that includes spending cuts a disgusting abomination because reportedly he felt it would hike the deficit. That's quite a juxtaposition just based on this one source.
It is. And the article just lays it out there. It sort of highlights, based only on what this piece is, a potential complexity, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've got a figure reportedly behind the idea of cutting spending, but then strongly reacting against a specific law that does cut spending, apparently because of worries about the deficit impact.
So it shows how, even if you agree on a big goal, the details of how you get there, the specific policy, that can lead to really different, even opposing views. At least that's what this single reported instance suggests.
Exactly. It's a specific snapshot presented by this one source.
Right. So just to recap the key things we pulled from this article for you. Musk's reported disgusting abomination comment about the bill.
The strong critique.
His stated reason, again, according to the article, being the deficit.
A potential increase, yeah.
And then that, let's call it, intriguing detail the source adds about him reportedly leading that Trump-era DOGE effort to cut spending.
And just to stress, these points are all drawn directly from the single source we looked at today. We're sticking just to what it reported.
Absolutely. So, based purely on this one article's reporting, here's maybe a final thought for you to chew on. What does this specific reported situation suggest about the complex relationship we sometimes see between public figures, their stated policy aims, and how they react to actual legislation? Especially considering that contrast the article presents.
Yeah, it's about those nuances in policy debates, isn't it? As reported here, anyway.
Something to think about. And that wraps up our deep dive for today.